Okay, let's face it, the basic, if not the only reason I bought this book was because of its cover. Isn't it pretty? Hello you guys, I'm Nadia and today I'm here to do a review of the way... Where's the book? Okay, I forgot the book. I got the book. I'm here today to do a review of Wake by Amanda Hocking. See, I got the book. At first I was actually really hesitant to buy this book because a lot of people have said not the best things about this book. I've heard, for example, Heather from Bookables didn't like it and some other people didn't like it, but I couldn't resist to the cover, so I got it. And I really loved it. Turns out I don't always have to hear what other people are saying. Yeah, lesson learned. So this book is about Gemma. She's a girl, she's pretty normal, and she's living with her a bit overprotective sister, Harper, who's always telling her what to do, but at the same time falling in love with the boy next door, who used to be really skinny, really awkward, but now that he's grown up, he's really hot, and they're getting along pretty well. And the thing that is a bit special about Gemma is that she really loves swimming. She's practicing to go to the Olympics, but her real passion is swimming at the sea, and she's always going to these late night swims when she loves it the most, because she says you can be one with the sea and the sky and you can't see the ending and you feel like you're part of it, stuff like that. You can really see her passion for the sea. On the other hand, we have these three girls that are arriving to this town this year and no one knows who they are. The only thing that they know is that they're really, really pretty, but also really, really weird. And especially Gemma is really creeped out by them. Is that right? Okay. Excuse my grammar. But they seem to have an interest in Gemma, and they finally get to her, and it turns out these are some weird mythological creatures that have to do with the sea. I'm not gonna give away anything else because, yeah, spoilers and stuff. It was a great book. I really liked it. I liked almost everything about it. The only thing that kind of bothered me was that it was a bit predictable, a bit more predictable than I would like. The first thing that I liked about this book was the relationship between the two sisters, and we can see this from both points of view, because it switches between Gemma and Harper. So we can see how close they are to each other and how much they care about each other, and that's a really great aspect of the book. I also loved all characters in this book. There was no one that was particularly annoying. Like the three girls were a bit annoying, but I could deal with them. They were not too bad. They were okay. And the person I think I liked most was the love interest, not of Gemma, but of her sister Harper. He was really interesting, and he was trying to get Harper to come out of her shell. And I think it's a great book for the summer. I took it with me to the beach, and it was like I was one with the sea. It was always describing how the sea was and how Gemma loved the sea. And I was by the sea and I couldn't wait to get into the water, but at the same time I wanted to stay in the bits and read the book. It was so frustrating. It's the first book with sea creatures, mermaids and stuff that I read, but I really liked it and I think I'm going to continue with other books. I've heard that Of Poseidon is pretty good, so I think I'm going to read that. If you have any other recommendations, please let me know in the comments. So I think that's it for the non-spoilery part. If you haven't read this book, if you like young adult books and mythological creatures and something to do with the sea and stuff, you're gonna like this book. So go ahead and read it and then we can discuss it later. So you start reading this book, first thing you get is Pen, Thea and Lexi eating and they're covered in blood. So from the beginning, you kind of know that we're not talking about the Disney kind of mermaids, but some weird blood eating or drinking or human eating or something mermaids. Yeah, should know by now. So that's a pretty big spoiler for the book. If this prologue wasn't in this book, I think it would be more fun to try and think on your own what these creatures are instead of having it there from the first chapter. But yeah, anyway, moving from that. So we have the three sirens, as it turns out, and not only they're eating humans, they're evil, and they're also transforming into these weird bat things with wings. Since when do sirens have wings? I thought they had a tail. I never heard of wings. Then we have this weird scene towards the ending where Pen, I think it's Pen, is transformed into this huge bird thing with claws and shark teeth, and that wasn't pretty, let me tell you that. The other thing I was thinking about was about Thea. She always seems so bored, so she doesn't care about anything. What's the point of being an immortal and living forever if you're gonna be miserable the whole time? Try to have some fun. Then we have Gemma. She's swimming with sirens. And okay, I don't really blame her because they put this weird water song on her, so they attracted her, so she had to go. She had no choice. But please tell your sister, Gemma. Anyway, I really liked Harper more than Gemma. She was taking things into her own hands, not waiting for things to happen, just preventing things or making things happen. I really like that character. So we get the ending scene where Gemma is running away with mermaids. Talk about a cliffhanger. And the stupid thing is, I live in freaking Greece. I can't get these books here. I have to order them from the book depository, and it takes 3 weeks until we get here. You guys who live in America have no idea how lucky you are to find books. This book hasn't been translated in Greek, and even if it was, it would cost like 20 euros, so I would never buy it. But I now have to wait 3 weeks, and I haven't even ordered it yet, so I have to wait for a month maybe, I don't know. It's annoying, let me tell you. So if you're in the spoiler section, you've obviously read the book. At least I hope so, otherwise I've completely spoiled you. So tell me what you thought about it. I really loved it. I don't understand why people didn't get into it so much. I guess it was because of the predictability thing. It was the only thing that bothered me. So I guess it must have been that. But I don't know, so let me know in the comments what you thought about it. And I will see you next time. Bye!